Hi, everybody. I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb.
And
we're
the
the Streeters. Welcome to the RDRV channel and the live Q&A tonight, where we attempt to answer your questions about stained glass and talk about
Glass in general.
Yes.
Yeah, so welcome. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Got to see some loved ones, a few hugs and kisses, and now we're back on track to finish up the holidays.
Yeah, so we had a great holiday, and we hope you did as well. It's getting cold out there. We hope you're staying warm, and you've got a lot of projects going, and
got the
everything.
Fireplace going in the studio, maybe.
So, yeah, we've been working hard getting orders out, and I think we've got all the orders out as of right this minute. I think we have one more to get out, and then we'll start again when we open the mail tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll start again when we pop the emails open tomorrow.
So, welcome everyone. It is good to be here, and
it's a beautiful day today. It was.
So, December 4th coming up on Saturday, we have our pop-up gallery and ornament sale. So we'll be doing that here
in the parking lot at
Conway Glass. So if any of you guys are local, feel free to come on over, and we'll be here from 10 to 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice way to shop and to see some of our new products for this year that weren't available last year because we didn't get started making them until after the holidays. So I want to share that with you a little bit. This weekend, we're going to share our new work with you. And we're also going to show you, a couple new colors. And so we've got some great things coming up. So if you are in town Saturday, December the 4th, 10 to 4, here in the parking lot, a live pop-up gallery at Conway Glass.
Yeah, we'll have a couple hundred blown glass ornaments that we've been working on for the last couple of weeks. So some new ones that folks haven't seen before. So it should be fun.
Yeah, so we'll check that out. And later on in the show, we'll show you some of our new ornaments that we're making for this season.
So if you have any questions, just put them in the chat, post a comment, and ask your question. We'll be happy to try to answer it. We did have a question come in. Someone wanted to know how to add eyes to the cardinal on the video. So I'm not sure what we showed on the video to add eyes, or if we did, but there's a couple different ways.
Yeah, there's just a couple different ways, Barb, to add eyes. One way that you can do it is to just drop a solder blob on your table, allow it to cool, and then you can glue that to the glass itself. Another way that you can do it is to use what's called a paint pen. They come in silver and gold, I believe, right, Mark? Mm-hmm. Use a paint pen, and that's a permanent paint. You need a razor blade to take it off, so you could actually put an eye on with that. And then if you are so inclined, you could also paint the eye on and fire it before you fabricate the cardinal itself, or any bird for that matter.
Right. And you would have to do that
prior to doing anything to it other than cutting the glass.
And you can also use enamel paint. A lot of people use enamel paint to
and by enamel
what is it?
No, yeah. So by enamel paint, Barbara's talking about the little tester's bottles of the model paint. Okay. That once you put a little dab of that black paint, that black model paint on the eye of the cardinal, let it dry. You're done. It's it'll last quite a long time. So
yeah, it's not permanent, but it's pretty permanent. I mean, it'll be on there.
Yeah, so you want
probably your lifetime, or
yeah.
We've used it a lot in the past when we haven't been able to actually paint on the glass. We've used those enamels for lettering and stencils and that type of thing.
And it it does last. So that's just one way that you can add an eye to the bird and actually make it look really nice. So thanks for that question. All your questions are always welcome. And you know what? All questions are good. There are no bad questions. So don't feel like you're going to ask something goofy. That's what we're here for. We're here to answer your questions. We're not here to laugh at you.
Did I tell you that Karen got her tempered glass? So.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
all
for
right.
her light
awesome.
box. So she's ready to go. So it takes a while to get it. And I'm not sure how long you have to wait, but I know it's a while. We have to wait 5
to 7 working days.
7 working days when we order tempered. So
Right. And
Yeah.
we're 2 states from the tempering facility. So,
it
but
makes-
yeah, that's awesome. Great. I bet you can't wait to start cutting on your new light box, Karen. That's awesome.
yeah,
Tell
makes
Denver
a
we said hi.
difference. Yeah. I had a question that came in this week. Someone was starting to do stained glass and they just bought a grinder and they live in an apartment and
Okay.
they wanted to know if the grinder was too noisy to use in an apartment. I thought that was a pretty good question because I have no idea.
I would think, the dishwasher we just got rid of is noisier than my grinder. So.
But sometimes,
Well, it is now grinder's more of a hum. And if it's humming too loud, you don't have enough water in it because it actually should be gurgling.
yeah. So make sure it's wet.
Yeah, because if
That
it's
might
not
be
gurgling,
why it's so loud. Or
Yeah.
is it loud? I don't know.
But yeah, I don't think that it's loud. The grinder is not loud enough to affect your neighbors and keep them awake at night while you're working on your stained glass project.
You could always have a friend stand outside your apartment and
listen.
do a decibel check.
Yeah, just check it out, make sure. But I'm pretty sure.
I think you'll be fine.
My grinder is fairly. I mean, I think it's pretty quiet. It's quieter than the wet belts and other machinery that we have.
Oh, play music. That's a good idea. Yeah, loud music. That'll drown it out. And we always play music when we're doing glass
We
anyway.
just turned the music off today.
That's right.
Before we came live on air. Just turn the music off.
So it's good to see everyone. I hope you all had a good Thanksgiving, Karen. And
happy holidays out
Joey.
there to everyone.
Yes.
That's all. Today's the first day of Hanukkah.
It is. So happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, everybody. That's right.
Also, there's been a lot of questions online about painting with glass, and I guess we just touched on that, really.
I think we did, but the painting on glass, Barb, is I think we gave them the basics. We really didn't touch on how to shade and how to manipulate the paints with your hands and how to take things away and add things to it with the shading. So it's kind of, maybe we have to do something a little more advanced for everybody. What do you think?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought
it is a good idea.
Honestly, y'all, I thought the birds were pretty advanced that Barbara painted.
Yeah, but
actually, they are quite advanced.
I'm just saying there's a lot of questions out there not about our painting, but about painting in general, about what is the best paints to use, what are the best paints to use, and that type of thing. So.
I got you. Well, and the only thing that we can do, thing that we can do is tell them about the paints that we use. We don't have suppliers standing in line waiting to purchase a spot on the channel so that we can promote their goods.
Silberschnitz tools. What is that, Karen? What is Silberschnitz? I don't know what that is. Hi, Kat St. Jane.
Hey, Joey, how you doing?
And Joey and Karen. What is Silberschnitz tools? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It sounds like
I
German.
can't hardly say it,
Sounds
but yeah,
German.
it sounds German. Joey is going to be working on a sunflower stained glass.
Oh, that's awesome. Flowers
That
make me
sounds
smile
nice.
anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's so many pretty sunflower stained glass photos on Pinterest. You probably already have.
Yeah.
But there's so many beautiful sunflower patterns.
Lots
out
of
there.
points on those. So
Yeah.
it's all
But
good.
they're beautiful.
Yeah, it is. And that's what
you
makes
can
the
get
whole
that yellow glass that'll look just like a sunflower.
right.
Yeah. That'll be a fun project.
Yeah, and even a yellow with a little bit of a green running through it would.
Okay. I'm going to have to Google Silberschnitz.
Silber Schnitz. tools. Silver.
Because I have no idea what that
Oh,
is.
wow.
Does anyone else?
Does anybody else have any silver schnitz tools?
Silver. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay. Running pliers, glass cutter, circle cutter. They've got all kinds. Whoa. It's helping hands.
Okay.
Is that theirs, though? I don't know if that's theirs.
Mm.
Okay. All right. It's just a manufacturer.
Yeah, it's a manufacturer
Oh,
of
they're expensive.
stained glass tools. Well,
Nice.
they're probably German made or machine made, so
yeah.
that they are a little
Probably
more
a good
expensive.
quality. I'll put those on our website. So, Karen, did you say you use those? Oh, you saw them. Glass cut running pliers. Whoa. Back order. $700. Whoa. I don't know.
I was going to say the running pliers I use in the back shop are about $300 now, and they're that may be a tool that we show during Glass Chat one week.
Yeah, that's quite a tool. So it may be more now.
Oh yeah,
They must be fine tools
yeah,
for fine glass people.
that's right.
So I don't know. I think I'd rather buy $700 worth of glass. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm sure they're good.
Yeah, there's certain tools.
I haven't tried them.
Yeah,
we haven't tried them, Karen.
I hadn't tried them. I have the same tools that I've been using for 30 years, and that I use all the time. So, the rubber's coming off the handle on my pliers, some of my pliers, and different things like that. But I have all of the tools that I have. I've been using for quite a long time.
So your $300
running
pliers
are for plate glass, 1/4 inch and thicker. So they're more of a commercial running plier.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. I thought that said $700, but that's wrong. They're $53.99. Yes, certainly if they work well, you would want to buy them.
Yeah.
Just the way she wrote it. I thought it said 700. I can't see very well. Sorry about that. So yeah, I mean, it looks like they make nice tools, and it looks like they have good reviews.
Yeah, now that's right, Cole. If they're Bowl tools, yeah, we buy our epoxies from Bowl, and yeah, they are a German manufacturer, and they are actually
yeah, they're Bowl. Okay,
they're based in Charlotte. Well, not in the States here. They have a distributorship or office area where we order from is actually in Charlotte. So, but yeah, Bowl's on it. They've got some nice circle cutters, and their tools are, again, they're German manufactured.
Yeah, I just didn't recognize that silver snip thing. So
yeah, no, they have some really good. They have some really good stuff.
Tools, yes.
And honestly, I'll be honest with you, because of what we order from them, I didn't realize that they did the little smaller stained glass tools. So that's awesome. I just buy epoxies from them and things like that, but I never went all the way through their catalog.
Pleasant people in Charlotte to order from. I use their UV glass
UV
glues too.
too.
Yes, I guess we've ordered from them in the past.
Yeah, we have.
And I can't remember what we get.
The little black bottles of 1 ounce.
Oh,
ultraviolet
same thing.
glue.
Okay.
Same thing. Yeah.
Okay.
We order our glues from them. The ultraviolet, the UV glues have a short shelf life.
Talk about the UV glue.
But yeah, so and we so there's a lot of things that are UV glued together in the art industry.
Yeah.
But you can't, or you have trouble gluing purple and blue glass together. So think about that.
Yeah, if you have a little shop, you might have people come in from time to time, and they'll say, "Oh, my grandmother's vase, the handle came off."
Right. Well,
broke off.
But you got all the parts.
And they've got all the parts and everything. That's a good use for that UV glue. You'll
Sure it
need
is.
a UV light.
It doesn't hide the crack, but usually the UV glue is stronger than the glass itself. So you can tell them you can fix it, you can epoxy it back together, and they can put the handle towards the back of their china cabinet, and they still have grandmom's vase. That is very sentimental.
Yeah, it's a nice little extra little revenue stream for your shop.
Yeah, just something that you offer. You'll be surprised what they bring you, and you sometimes you'll be amazed at what people will bring you and think you can fix.
So Karen wants to know what you're talking about, blue and purple. He's talking about gluing two pieces of glass together, blue and purple. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, the blue and purple glass, the ultraviolet light has a little trouble penetrating it because the ultraviolet light is on the same end of the spectrum.
Oh, and it should be clear glass.
Yeah, your ultraviolet gluing, it works the best on clear glass and green glass, I found. But when you get into colors of glass that are on the same end of the spectrum, light spectrum as the ultraviolet light, the light doesn't penetrate it and the glue doesn't work. I've just found that out. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Cole, for that information.
Appreciate it. Yeah, because we love working with Bowl on projects.
Cynthia is here too. Hi, Cynthia. Yeah, so if you have any questions, just go ahead and put them in the comments, and we'll be happy to answer them.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff going on because it is the holidays. Everybody's busy. Everybody's got this going on and that going on. We appreciate y'all taking time out to see us tonight and drop in. And if you haven't, it's your first time at the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And you know where that bell is right there. If you'll just touch that bell, you'll get a notice when we come up with our next live or our next video.
Are you going to ring that bell?
I can.
Okay, well, wait a minute.
I'm ringing that bell.
You're going to have to ring it again. Okay, now ring it. So when you ring the bell up in the corner, then you get a notice when we go live and when we have a new video.
When we have a new video coming up.
Yes, which is any day now.
Yeah, it's just any day now. What is today? Monday? Holy cow.
Yeah, it'll be up Wednesday.
Yeah, it'll be up Wednesday. So, hey, let me take a second. Let me show you some new ornaments that we're making this year. And this is not a new color for us, but this is a new ornament that we're making that'll be available at the pop-up on Saturday, December the 4th. And so you can see I wore a light colored shirt so that you can tell that this is purple. And it's really pretty, y'all. Look at that.
Yep. So we'll have those. We're doing those all week. We're going to have those in all different colors.
And then
I'll have them up on the website when I can get a photo of them.
This is a really pretty amber color or gold. You know, it's Christmas time. Gold, purple, green, all those colors. And then some other things that we've been knocking out lately for the holidays are just these little two-piece sun catchers. This, just a stocking. That's all. A little bit of white glass, some red glass. I put wire all the way around this, and then I'm hanging it right here. And because there's wire all the way around it, it's not coming apart, and it won't ever. This makes a great little ornament for a tree because it's light enough. Okay. And then one more, this bird, we've been making quite a few of them. And this is our dove of peace with the olive branch in its mouth. And we did this out of a really pretty, you can see it, a really pretty blue.
And he needs an eye.
Iridescent glass. Right. He needs an eye, doesn't he? So, I mean, if you're so inclined, you can put an eye on it, or you can imagine that there is one. Anyway, we wanted to share those new ornaments with you. And we've got some new colors that these ornaments will be coming out in. So we just wanted to, just take a moment and just let you in on what's going on.
Cole wanted to know the best way to maintain lead knives. You treat that just like a regular knife? Yes.
It's actually the metal is that the lead knife is made out of is probably about the same as a a very sharp, like a fillet knife or something. So yeah, I would sharpen it. My father used to sharpen his on a leather belt. Okay, he used to sharpen his lead knife on a leather belt. And the other thing is you can sharpen it on a honing stone, oil stone called. But yeah, you can keep it. The one thing you don't want to do is get it too thin, so that it pits it.
Right. Yeah. Because yeah.
Yeah, and actually, sharpening that should only take place maybe once a year or something. Those knives stay really, really sharp because of the steel that they're made from.
If they're only used for lead.
Yeah, that's right. So when you're using that lead knife, it's time to get the lead out only.
Yeah, don't let anybody pick it up and use it for cutting a steak or something,
or picking their grocery box open or something.
Yeah, not opening
no cutting
paper.
tape with it. We don't need cutting paper with it. That's for sure. We definitely don't want to do that.
Okay, well, you got those little trees. Show them the display for the little.
Oh yeah, so let me show you this little.
I'll answer your question in just a second.
This is just a simple. This is it's a block of wood. Actually, it's driftwood, and this is it's not a pattern. It's 4 pieces of glass that I drew and made it into a pattern. But this is a beautiful little Christmas tree, and this one's right here off my shoulder. That looks pretty good.
So this is a basic little tree that you could make, 10, 15 of them real quick.
Right.
And then just decorate them different. Just put put the wire on, decorate each one different.
Decorative
and
solder.
They'll be done.
Right.
Boom.
And we use these. We put them in, people buy them to put them in plants by their front door or what have you. So we take and use a brass rod right up the back. This reinforces this and also gives the customer somewhere where they can.
And make it your own. Make your tree tall and skinny if you want.
Yeah, make it however you want.
This
is just an idea.
However you want to make it.
This is just an idea.
That's a way that you can freeform and not worry about going and getting a pattern or anything like that.
And you know what? You can probably make that out of scrap glass if you got enough.
Save your green.
Save your green.
So save your green all year round. Your green and your red for Christmas. You can figure out all kinds of cute things to make.
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay. I'm going to put this question up.
Okay.
Would you recommend using wire to wrap small pieces? She has never done it. Make smaller sun catchers often.
Well, again, I wrapped this entire stocking. And I ended up putting the loop right here where the 2 pieces, where the white and the red are joined together. And because that wire is all the way around this stocking, this will never come apart. This foil will never come off. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, I would, because I don't like people bringing stuff back to me. I would prefer to take an extra 5 minutes and about 3 cents of wire and do it, and then it'll never come back because it's never going to come apart.
Yeah. I would advise to wrap it.
Yeah, I would. I would wrap it. Excuse me.
Do you guys ever watch Blown Away on Netflix? Is Blown Away second season on again? Or did we watch second? Is this the 3rd season? Did we watch?
I know we watched the 1st season. And
I think we watched the 2nd.
We watched part of the 2nd.
Is there another one on? Yes, we watch it. We haven't had a chance to watch much on television lately, but yes, it's a cool show.
Yeah, it's an awesome show.
If we were maybe 30, 40 years younger.
30 years younger. Right?
30 years younger? Yeah. We would have applied. But we were never that. I mean, some of them are extraordinary.
Technically
just absolutely and phenomenal. So that's not how we are. We're just regular old glass blowers.
Yeah, we're just glass blowers. You know what? We enjoy it, and we're able
we're not
to.
That. We're not that.
We are able to afford it, and we to do it, and we make a living at it. So.
I think that they pay them $60,000 if they win, something like that. And yeah, that's a big opportunity for a younger person. But
Sure
if
it
you
is.
take 6 months out of your life and you only get
At
paid
our age,
and you only make $60,000 and you're away from your family and everything like that,
it's not worth
just not worth it.
$60,000.
No. So you have to weigh it. You know, if you're young and then you're going to, you know, be famous. That's the thing. You're going to be famous. But for us to be famous, you know, we're famous enough, right, Ed?
We're good. You know what? We have each other, and we have all of our friends, not only in this country but throughout the world, and that makes us complete. So we're awesome.
Yeah. So it's a cool show, and very exciting for the people that win. I mean,
Yeah, you know, I could only imagine, you know, just winning, you know, a fellowship at Corning for a year. Can you imagine?
there's another year out of your life.
There's another year out of your
But
life.
see, you have to be young.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of hard work and stamina.
It really does.
And, you know.
Yeah, and when
You have to
we
be
were
young
young,
to
we were putting
compete.
our hard work and stamina
I don't
into
know. There
another
might be
industry.
an older guy out there doing that.
Well, there is. But,
well, yeah.
you know.
Famous. Okay.
Well, Lino just retired. So,
I know. But Lino's older than us.
But Lino's older than us. Lino's 20 years older than we are.
Yeah. So we got a good 20 years left in us, Ed.
I hope so. I hope so. Right now, we're having fun making a living making Christmas ornaments. Not a lot of people do that, or not a lot of people want to do that because it's Christmas ornaments. Well, you know what?
So we do this during Christmas season, and we also do the stained glass. So that's what keeps us going.
That's what keeps us going. And we take after the holidays, and we fill up our ornament boxes because we sell our ornaments year round.
Yeah. So we'll be making inventory through April.
And that boxes is plural. There's a lot of ornament boxes in the back shop. But we have a lot of fun.
We'll probably sell, 500 this month?
This month, yeah.
Yeah.
So hey guys, if y'all want to know, everybody wants to know how you can support us, just go to our website, conwayglass.com, click on the shopping page, and the ornaments that you see there are what we make, and they are in inventory. So if there's something there that interests you for the holidays, you know, after a certain date, we can't guarantee Christmas delivery, but that's because of the shipper.
Yeah, we'll ship up to the 21st.
First, yeah.
Okay. Karen wants to know, so you foil and wrap with wire. Denver has a lot of scrap wire. Can she strip it and use that?
Yeah, but
copper.
You want to use really small copper wire, Karen.
Thin
copper wire. You don't want to use something that would go in like your house, because that 10-2 and 12-2, they're too heavy. You need like a strand of something like copper that would. What would it be? Anyway, you need a really small strand of wire to be able to tin it and make it look right, because too big a wire is going to mess everything up. You want something really small.
What is it, 18?
Yeah, maybe like a 18, 16 or 18 gauge. I would say 16 gauge wire is the best tinned wire to use to wrap just about anything. And then when you get into a lamp, then you want to,
Cynthia received her ornament. So wonderful. Thank you for your order, Cynthia. I'm glad you liked it.
Thank you very much, Cynthia.
Okay, well, you were saying you kind of.
Well, and then Karen said something about radio wire. You can't use any kind of wire that has a lacquer on it.
I didn't see radio wire. Oh, for radio wire. Okay,
yeah.
No lacquer.
I'm pretty sure. Just tell Denver that you can't use any kind of copper wire that has a lacquer on it.
Okay, and Kale wants to know what we charge for the Santa foot and the brass rod tree. I think they're $25.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
All right,
they're $25.
The Santa foot is $25 and the tree is $38.
Oh, it's 38. Okay.
Yeah, the tree
And
is
we
38.
fancy them up some when we have time.
Yeah,
so.
if we have time, we fancy them up a little bit. But typically, we do the 2-piece. We do this in red and green with a white top.
Okay.
And actually, you can do it in gold because the gold, and if you have a gold hammered, it really looks
hammered
good.
is pretty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
gold
that's-
hammered is beautiful on the
The
stocking.
hammered glass does sell well on the stocking.
On the stocking.
Because
Yeah.
it kind of go, you know,
It has that
it's
texture.
faceted. The
you know?
textures,
Yeah.
the textured ones, that's the only one we have left, I think.
There's a green one.
Oh, there's a green one.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I'll try and make some more before the Saturday, but I don't know that I can. But.
Yeah, Kayla said she's seen prices all over. Yeah, you just have to see what the market will take. And we don't make a whole lot of sun catchers, so I don't know. I've seen
That may be cheap.
That may be cheap. That may be too expensive. We just know what we've.
Yeah, because this
That's
bird
40.
is $60.
Hmm?
This
on the webpage.
on the webpage. This
Yeah.
is $60.
Okay, because I think that's the last one of those.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah, so we don't make a whole lot of sun catchers. We used to.
She wants to see that first ornament right there. How much is it?
These are 42.
They're on the website, Karen.
They're on the website, Karen. They are the holiday.
You know what? That color might not be on the website.
But if you need a purple one, this is it right here.
And I've got some. Didn't you make some more today?
I made some beautiful. We, not I. There is no I in we.
I know, but
y'all.
I've been out of it all day today.
But anyway, we do have some purple ones that we made.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray. We made some.
Sold. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Just
Okay, everybody, get a good last look at this. This is, where this is going? To the upstate, to Karen and Denver. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it.
How much is that one?
42.
Okay. So Karen, you can go on the. Oh no, you can't go on the website. I don't have a purple one. I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk tomorrow.
Yeah, we're good.
We'll talk tomorrow. We'll figure it out. Thank you. It's pretty. You'll like it.
Kayla, we do.
Bottom is.
We don't figure in like if we're going to use a little more expensive glass, because if you take a square foot of white, Kayla, and a square foot of red, you're going to get 16 stockings out of those 2 square feet of glass. So you could do the math on that and figure it out. You don't need to worry about charging extra just because it's red or just because it's white.
Now, if you're really got a very special ornament, that's when you should use that really special glass.
Right.
But I would think for your sun catchers, you'd be using scrap glass, unless that's all you do is just.
If all you do are sun catchers, again, like I said, you're going to get out of a square foot of red, you're going to get 16 of the red pieces. And out of a square foot of white, you're going to get probably 24 of the white tops. So think about that on the math end of it. And, out of 2 square feet of glass, you can make 16 to 20 of these stockings at $25 a piece.
Ray just came in late.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah, it's okay, Ray.
We're glad you're here. Yeah, man. Just don't throw any popcorn.
Karen said that'll be a year round on her desk at work. Thank you, Karen. We appreciate that.
Thank you very much, Karen. We appreciate it very much.
Yes, that's what makes it all worth it.
Yeah.
We'd love to see our ornaments go into our friends' homes, because
Oh, yeah.
we have friends that have been collecting ornaments for 25 years. It's amazing how far we've come on our ornaments.
Well, yeah, because I remember our first Christmas ornaments that we ever blew 26 years ago. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If things have changed. Things have changed.
That's right.
Yeah. So this is wonderful. I'm glad that Ray, you tuned in tonight. It's a little cold up there where you are. Excuse me. But yeah, so we're sharing some.
Here.
It's cold here. Yeah, it's cold here.
Freezing.
So we're sharing a lot of things going on. We are sharing some sun catchers, just a little sun catcher designs, and
Oh, You know what? I almost forgot.
What?
Glass chat's coming up.
What?
Glass chat's coming up.
All
I almost
right.
forgot.
Well, hey. All right, everybody. So Barb's telling me it's time for Glass Chat. So good evening, everybody. It's Ed. We're in the Glass Studio, and welcome to Glass Chat. So tonight I've picked a really pretty glass that's a neutral. However, this glass works really well on beards. It works really well on animals, wildlife, dogs, things like that, because of what it is. So this is a beautiful glass here, and I'm going to get you the number and tell you all about it. But first, it's a little bit bright. There you go.
It's a little bit wispy, huh?
Yeah,
not much, though.
Not much, but it is kind of, you can see it.
Wispy, yeah.
As I take the light out of it, the glass to me actually comes to life, okay? So you see the dark areas of the gray and then the white. So this is what they call, okay? This is a Wismac, y'all. This is a Wismac glass. The part number is W565D. D is in dense. W as in Wismac. 565 as in the color. This is a beautiful glass, y'all. If you're working with doing windows for someone's pet, a wolf, yeah, wolf, right? Whoa, man, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful, beautiful glass. So take the time next time you're at your stained glass supplier, and if you're looking for a gray, write this number down, W565D. They may have it for you, and it, believe it or not, it's very easy to cut. Even though the colors are stacked, it's just two colors, gray and white. But they are stacked, and you know what? It's very easy to cut. So that's Ed for that on the tool that's showing you the glass. Now tonight on our tool that I'm going to show you, and I don't know which video it is that I showed you how to use it, so I'm not going to tell you to go find a video. Well, you can't.
Because he can't even find it.
And Ray, I can't even find it, but maybe Ray has seen it within the last couple of days. So I want to show y'all something. And this is a tool. This is a tool it's pretty dear to my heart, because this one that I have in my hand was my father's. And this tool.
Can you see?
Can you see that? Y'all? It is a wood plane, okay? And it's for doing really small stuff. And this particular tool stays in my stained glass kit and is used only for shaving the outside edge of a stained glass window if that particular wooden frame is out, or if I'm out a little bit, which I try not to be. But if I need to be, this just takes off just enough of that edge of the lead.
That outside.
That very outside edge. And you say, Ed, why do you use 3/8 flat H lead on the outside of your windows? That's why. Because I have some room to work with this and can make that window fit exactly the way it needs to fit. And when you work on 100-year-old windows like I do,
they're all out of square.
You better, if you're building your window square, you're going to have to trim it when you go to put it in the hole. That's all there is to it.
Ray said that looks like a mini wood planer.
That's exactly what it is, Ray, because I just got a new one in the mail, and this is it. This is my mini wood planer.
Is that what it's called in Stanley call it?
It's called a Stanley trimming plane. Okay. A Stanley trimming plane. Just a little something maybe you should think about adding to your toolbox. This is Ed. We're going back to RDRV and Barb right now. Here we go. Did I make you laugh, Barb? Woo!
Silly. Okay.
Okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in the class.
Here, maybe I should put like our website.
There you go. ConwayGlass.com. Y'all see that sign there? Our good friend Craig Stevens painted that for us. He is awesome awesome friend.
That sign right there.
That sign right there on the front of our building. That sign is 8.5 feet tall and 42 inches wide.
Yep.
And you know what? Barb and I waited 35 years for that sign. Not because of Craig, but because so that we could get a sign that we really enjoyed and represented Barbara and I.
And I'm not even in it.
Well, you could be, but you didn't want to be.
No,
I'm not even in it. Am I?
you are. You're the glass blower. No. Great
No.
guy. Great guy. Very talented.
Yeah. Old school billboard painter, actually, by trade.
Yes.
So when you needed a
We
hammer.
hope you're watching, Craig.
Yeah, we hope
We
you're
miss
watching,
ya.
Craig. We miss you. Hugs to you, my friend. Back at you.
So
Yeah, so everybody
do we have
had a
any
safe Thanksgiving, I hope.
questions? Let's
And
see what we got here.
it's all good.
Okay.
Hey, Linda, thanks for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it.
What is the hardest glass you had to cut? Karen wants to know that.
You know, I'm not really sure about what would be the hardest glass that I've ever had to cut. I have cut some glass before that was not annealed correctly. And I don't even remember whose it was, so I don't want to blast anybody. But I have had some glass that wasn't annealed correctly, and art glass, and it just like when you scored it, just came apart, you know. And I don't remember who it was. It could have been something from overseas. It could have been, I don't know.
So a lot of the texture glass that you cut this time you thought was going to be really hard to cut, but it worked out to where it wasn't really that difficult.
There were really no difficult textured glasses to cut in the oak tree project, Barb.
Oh yeah, that's
Because I had remembered, and I've told you all this before too, and keep it in mind. Sometimes when you're cutting your textured glass, you might not want to put as much pressure as you normally do on your glass when you cut it. And I found that out working with these different textures and these different manufacturers such as Bullseye and Yakagani and, you know, all of those, because they are all very, very deep textured glasses, but they're all annealed well. So
yeah. So do we have a favorite glass, or have we ever had a piece that was so beautiful you didn't want to use it? I was trying to remember that.
Remember the cobalt blue and white that had the parrot in the back of it?
Was that a flashed glass?
That was a flash glass.
Yeah, we had this really beautiful piece of blue and white, well, blue flash glass that was a layer white and blue, and it was so beautiful. We used it in a in a job, but it was so beautiful. We kept it for years and years and years, and I think we still have a piece of it.
Yeah, but you know what? We actually used that blue flash glass in the stained glass window we did for the Oriental couple, where we did the big wave, the tsunami wave, and the boats. Yeah, we used the blue and white glass for
I thought we used it on that church.
Oh, I thought
for the stars.
I don't know. That was just regular flash glass.
Oh, okay.
That was just regular blue flash glass.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the one where the tsunami wave and the boats and the
it was funny because the customer came in and asked for that tsunami, that famous painting. Y'all know it, the tsunami painting, and they wanted it in glass, and then that color.
We had just
the perfect glass,
and it was just awesome.
Yeah.
So flashed glass, everybody, is one of the original stained glasses, I guess. So when we blow glass, we make flash glass a lot. Flash glass is a clear or white or any color on one side, but the way to get, and then and it has another color on the other side of the glass. Okay. So flash glass is only made by blowing a vessel So you're picking up a clear bubble, and then you're going to encase that in white. And then you're going to separate that with clear, and then you're going to pick up cobalt blue. And then what most people do with flashed glass, Kayla, is they will sandblast the white away until the blue comes to the surface, and they will do just the opposite on the same side of the glass. So the flash glass allows you to carve it, allows you to do a lot of different things, doesn't it, Barb? And I'm sorry, flash glass just really, it's
that was
awesome.
the question. What is flash glass?
Yeah, that was the question. Well, flash glass is two colors of glass within the same sheet that you can remove.
Ray wanted to know if we sent out his apron, and
it's on
its way. And you should have it in
probably
tomorrow.
Yeah, everything. Whoa! Everything shipped out last week. 3-day priority. So we had a holiday in there, so it should be right on it, because I think we told everybody we're trying to get everything out.
Yeah, the pockets are great. I love mine. I love it. I have to have pockets, How do we photograph our glass panels? A lot of different ways. Golly.
Barbara's a photographer.
Yeah.
Glass is really hard to photograph.
Glass is hard to photograph, and I'm trying to think how to say it and put it all together in one paragraph or one, such a short amount of time. But I like to of course, have light behind it, no light reflecting off of it. So, I don't know whether you're in your studio. I would find a place in your studio or at your home that you can always use to photograph your panels, so that you're not setting up every time you finish a panel and having to reset up each time. It may be outside.
Right, because stained glass is its truest color at dusk.
Time of day.
Right.
So you're going to have to play with the light, but you want to keep that reflecting light off of it. Keep yourself out of the photograph. Sometimes that's hard to do, because you're and there's a lot of reflection going on. And I find my best photos, and I have a lot of cameras. My best photos.
Yeah, she does.
on the fly is your cell phone. If you've got a good newer cell phone, it's got a good camera. Always use a tripod, and experiment with your cell phone.
Yeah, a tripod is imperative though, because you definitely want the stillness of that.
Yeah. Yes. I hope that answers some of your questions, but I started doing a video on how I photograph, and I was doing the video. I've almost got it done actually, and I took a photograph, and I said, "Wow, that looks really good." So I kind of got in closer, and is my time up?
No. Round two.
I got in closer, and I realized there was a little tag
move it out of the way
between the glass and the stained glass that someone had.
There's a bumper there. Yeah.
The customer had replaced the glass, and anyway, so that
apparently she left it on there.
We
just hung the door the way it was.
So anyway, I messed up.
But anyway, we'll get it straightened out, because we're going to take that door out.
I need another example. Yes.
And we may even do a video on how to install a stained glass window, because we have to take that door out. So.
Well, we have to photograph the live oak when it goes in.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting. That's going to be a hard one, because I'm going to have to be far away to get the entire window. Oh, I'll take it on the scaffolding. So
far away.
I'll have to go up on the scaffolding.
All right, we're going to get Barb up on the scaffolding, everybody. That's what we want. But photographing glass in general.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Such nice comments. We really do appreciate that. We're trying. It's really been a fun year, and we appreciate you guys so much and so much
Well,
tuning in and all the comments and all the good comments, and
and it
we
keeps
appreciate it.
keeps us on our toes.
That's
you know?
right. Keeps you on your
Keeps me on
toes.
my toes. And then we have, with the video that we're trying to do midweek every week, Wednesday or Thursday night.
We're trying.
We're trying. So, but right now, y'all understand it's the holidays and we're busy. But we are going to get a video out this week coming up.
Yeah, we are.
We are. We've decided. We're talking about it tonight. We're like, hey, we got to get a video out.
Yep, we got to do it. So, but you guys are a real inspiration, and I hope that you're enjoying the craft of stained glass. And come here and ask any question that you might have, going forward. And tell your friends, your glass friends, to come on over and chat. We plan on being here for a long time. This is our comfortable zone right here. We have really become acclimated to this whole process, and we love it. And so we see a big future for us in being on YouTube and sharing our information. And so thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in and supporting us and keeping us going, moving us forward.
And we got a lot more to share.
We do, and we're because we're just getting started, and we really are. We're just getting started. Barb.
That's right, and we have a lot of exciting things going to happen. We just have got to have time to implement them, and so and
then we can share them with y'all.
Yeah, first of the year, things will start happening. Got to get through the Christmas season.
Yeah, we got it. We have to get through the holiday season, so we're looking forward to it, and so now we've started getting the RV ready to head up to the upstate for the holidays and enjoy the foothills and where we have all 4 seasons, and hopefully we were talking about we might get a little snow for Christmas this year would be awesome for us.
Yeah, we're fixing up a little house up there. It's 100 years old, and we're just doing a little bit at a time. And so we're going to go up there and work on the house a little bit and spend some time with our children and our grandchildren. That's the best part.
That's the best part is to spend
just to
time.
be there with them. Yeah. Our daughter lives like a block away, right down the street.
So we hope she don't get tired of us.
Yeah, well, we're only going to be there a week, so she can't get too tired of us. So.
Yeah, we're only going to be there a week. So yeah, everything's going good, y'all. We're happy that you have tuned in. I've got some different things we're going to show you, and we have a little stained glass sun catcher project coming up, and we're going to show you how we put it together. And I believe, y'all, the project we're going to show you, we will put the pattern on our website. And you can purchase it.
Yeah, the reason we're doing this little sun catcher video is because there's little things that you might not know. Those of you that are just beginning may not know little things that Ed does. When he talks, he delves into all kinds of secrets.
But if you listen,
that I never even heard before sometimes. So if you listen to him, he's got a lot of tips and techniques.
Yeah, it may sound like I'm rambling or something, but you know what? That's why I don't text. I'd rather talk to you on the phone because I can explain it to you. But and I'm not saying this to be mean, but if you'll pay attention to what I say, it'll probably make sense to you.
Down the road.
It may not happen right now. You'd be like, Ed, what in the world? Okay, well, that's all right. Thank you for paying attention because it will make sense later on within that project.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. I think I'm missing some things.
Well, I hope we didn't miss any questions tonight.
Oh, yeah. If I've missed any questions, let me know.
You guys are way too kind.
Yeah, you are. Did I say hello to Linda? Hi, Linda. Have you done a video on reinforcing panels? Yes, we have, Julie.
That's on our video. It's the cross window. It's actually a round window, but we did reinforce it and explain to you how to attach the rebars There's a certain way that you attach the rebars so that when the window gets hot in the sun and everything starts to expand, they don't pop off. So if you'll, again, there you go. If you'll pay attention to that video, it'll show you that the solder goes up onto the lead and onto the reinforcing bar like a wave, just like that. It's kind of like, if you see my hand curving, that's how it goes. Lead down here, reinforcing bar up here, and it goes on just like a curve.
The video, there is that video, and that's several months back, but there's a video from 4 months ago, and it's called How I Add Rebar to Stained Glass. 3 important steps you need to know.
Right.
So if you go to that one, that was about 4 months ago. So just go in, go into the playlist and then set it by date, and then go down, scroll down. And then the other one is back in January or February, and it also has more in depth. I'm trying to find it for you. A more in depth. It may link you right to it. But if you go to that one, it has the information. I don't know what.
Right, and then once we start reinforcing this window that we're working on for the church right now, we'll be popping in on a video with that.
Thank you, Ray. I watch a lot of videos too. Thank you, Ray. Ray says he watches a lot of videos and he likes our videos, and we really appreciate that. And you guys, you should watch all those stained glass videos. There's a lot of information out there. And you'll learn a lot. But take it with a grain of salt, because a lot of times some of that information is kind of crazy. But
yeah, right. Some of it is, some
if
of
you have
it
a question, just come here before.
Yeah, and
if it doesn't sound right, don't do it.
Yeah, if we're not around to answer the question for you, just write it down and save it till Monday night, because we will be here on Monday nights.
Yeah, we will be here every Monday night. But I think tonight we're about ready to. Does anyone have any more questions? Because I don't want to close it down if we need to chat some more. Ed, do you have any questions?
I don't. I hope everybody enjoyed the glass tonight, because y'all, this is it's a beautiful, beautiful gray and white dense glass. It's easy to cut. I love it.
Yep. Okay. Do we have any more questions in that? If we don't, we're just gonna. I think at 6 o'clock.
Do you have any recommendations of what chain to use to hang smaller pieces? I would look at the weight of the chain.
Jewelry chain? Is that what it's
That's
called?
a little bit too heavy, too light. Jewelry
too
chain is more like for a jewelry box, though.
Oh, okay.
But they make a chain that's just a little bit heavier. They make a chain that for up to 5 pounds. They make a chain for up to 10 pounds. So you want to be comfortable. You don't want to put a chain on there that looks like it belongs around your dog's neck. But you also want to put a chain on there that's heavy enough, but yet petite enough not to take away from your work.
So we use ribbon.
A lot of times we hang our stained glass with ribbon.
We use ribbon. But I guess there's certain things you just can't use ribbon.
And if you're if you've got it in a zinc frame, which
you're talking about.
Yeah, or a wooden frame, you want to chain. Windows, I would say a 12 by 12 window is going to weigh, with a wooden frame around, is going to weigh 10 pounds. So you're going to need a 20-pound chain.
Yeah, you measure. Yeah, you use the chain depending on the weight of the project.
Right.
So
and your hardware store, right? And your hardware store will help you out with that. Don't let them. If it's a big window like 3 foot by 3 foot, the only chain you're going to want to use is the chain you would use to hang a lamp in your home. Swag a lamp. You want to use that heavy of a chain.
Those are good. That's good.
So you start from there and work your way back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's about the heaviest chain that you're going to use. Otherwise, you're going to have to really do something different.
Ray, thanks for checking in on my hip. I did get another shot in my knee last week.
It's ongoing.
Yeah, it's just an ongoing thing. But hey, I do get to see the orthopedic surgeon next week. and I'm looking forward to it.
Then we find out when or if he gets, when
I get surgery,
hip
yeah.
surgery.
Because right now the knee's doing fine. I told Barbara I'm going to be good in the RV for 8 or 10 days while we're away for Christmas, and I think I'll be all right that way. And then I think I should be all right. I hope
In January.
to go on vacation, and then we'll go under the knife in February and get this thing out of the way and get back on track.
You're going to do it in February, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really. This year has been very challenging because he is not up to normal speed, and
I'm not up to normal, period. And it's just like,
and so it's hard, but he's doing good.
Well, anything, and you all know this, Ray, you know it, anything debilitating just friggin' wears you out. And but we're getting back on track, and my dad used to say, getting old ain't for sissies.
Thank you for asking.
And he was
everyone, right. Karen,
yeah.
Ray.
Oh, thanks for checking in on me.
Thank you
awesome.
so much. And Denver said, hey.
Hey, man.
He said his honey-do list is getting longer and longer.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe, you know what? Maybe, just maybe we can see each other. You guys can come over to the little town that we live in during the holidays, and we can hang out outside and do a bonfire and sit under the awning or something.
Yeah. See what's up in Pacolet.
Yeah, come over to Pacolet.
Okay, so we are at
I like to
1
dance,
hour.
Ray, and Barbara does too. So.
Like to dance. He does want to dance again. I mean, everybody needs a jig in their life every once in a while, right?
Must be having a jig. That's right, man.
Okay, so if there are no more questions,
we're gonna bug out. Look for this week's video.
Good.
Wednesday or Thursday night, but we'll do a post and let you know which night it's coming up.
I hope Wednesday.
We hope
I want to
Wednesday.
get back on track. Thanksgiving is over. Back to work.
Oh, sorry. You hear that whipping, the cracking the whip, y'all. That's
back
it.
To work.
All right. Well, that's good because I'm Ed.
And I'm Barb.
And we're the Streeters.
And
you guys
thank
have
you
a
guys
good night.
for watching. We'll see you next week and look for a new video.
Wednesday.